A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tamam bil khair. Assalamu alaikum. Let us begin. We'll do two things today. We will go through the sentences that Adnan and Sadia have made, and we'll assist them in making their sentences and getting the starting of their essay ready. And we'll do a quiz on Kahoot. That would be next. So Adnan, yesterday we made your three sentences. We said, hello, my name is Adnan. I live in Bangalore. I like to play video games. Okay, and those three sentences are here. Okay, so you have to read the three sentences, and next class you have to tell them without seeing. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So how do you say hello?
Marhaban.
Marhaban. And how do you say my name is Adnan?
Ismi Adnan.
Yes, me Adnan. How do you say I live in Bangalore?
Askunu fi Bengaluru. Bengaluru.
Askunu fi Bangalore. Very good. And how do you say I like to play video games?
Ahban an al-abal aba with you.
Video. Again?
Ahban an
Uhibbu.
al-aba.
This is uhibbu.
Okay. Uhibbu an al-aba video.
Al-aba al-video.
Al-aba al-video.
Right. So what is an al-aba?
An al-aba is, I think, I like to play.
I like to play. So laiba is he played. Okay. How do you say he plays? Present tense.
Aba.
No. Present tense will start with ya when I say about he.
Okay.
Aba is game.
Yeah.
Laiba is he played. What is present tense?
Yaba.
Yal aba.
Aba.
And how do we say I play?
Ulaba.
What is this, Adnan?
He plays.
He plays is yal aba. What is I play?
Alaba.
Al aba. So yal aba will become al aba. It will not become ul. It has to be al. I will just remove the ya and I will put a. So what is I play?
Alaba.
Al aba. To play would be I would add to al aba. I would add an, and the u I'll make it a. So what is al abu?
Al Abu. I think he played.
Al abu, Adnan. This is al abu.
Okay. I play.
I play. Okay, and how do I make it to play? How do I make it to play? I like to play. I have to add an.
An Alaba.
And the u will become a. So an alaba is I like to play. This is to play.
Okay.
Okay, an is to. And this is play. So uhibbu is I like. An alaba. Together, what does it mean?
I like to play.
This is to play. Al abu is I like.
Okay.
What is al aba?
Al Aba is I play.
That is an al aba. What is al aba?
I play.
No.
I
play
like.
al abu. This is aba. So al abu is I play. So everything is coming from laiba. Okay, so in Arabic, you will have laiba, which will have nouns, which will have verbs. Everything will be related to laiba. Like al aba is games or the games. Or it might be singular. Let us check. So what we want to see is we want to see if Aba is singular or plural, if there's one game or many games. So Aba, to my knowledge, might be game. Games. Al-Aba is games.
Okay.
So this is Al-Aba. You need to pay attention, Adnan. Two is am I saying Al-Aba or Al-Aba? This is a noun. This is games.
Okay. So Al-Aba.
Al-Aba. Okay. Al-Aba. And Al-Aba is to play. Okay. Uhibbu is I
Oh.
like.
Hibbu is I like.
So how do you say I like to play video games?
Uhibbu an al-aba al-aba al-video.
Very good. Uhibbu an al-aba al-video. How do you say I live in Bangalore?
Askunu fi Bangalore.
Askunu fi Bangalore. Very good. How do you say my name is Adnan?
Ismi Adnan.
Ismi Adnan. How do you say I like to play the games, the video, or the video games?
Uhibbu an al-aba. I like to play what you said?
The video games. So in English, you'll say the video games. In Arabic, you'll say the games video.
Okay,
So you
so
put the games first, and what type of game is video? Video will come later. So
okay.
first you'll say I like to play the games video.
Al-aba al-video.
Al video. Okay, so in English, I will say video games.
Okay.
But in Arabic, what I like to play, I like to play games. What type of games? Video. So video will come later. First, you'll put games. The adjective or the type or the detail will come later. In English, video comes first. In Arabic, video comes later. In Arabic, will you say red car or will you say car red?
Car red.
Car red. Okay, so first you'll say car. Then you'll say something about the car. What type of car it is will come later. First you'll say what it is. First you'll say car and then you'll say red. Nice. Now I see we have Sadia. So are you ready, Sadia, to say your 3 sentences?
Yes, Hakuya.
Yes, Sadia. Go ahead. Go ahead and we'll help you out.
My name is Sadia will be Ismi Sadia.
Very good.
I study in 9th grade will be
How do you say I study?
Adrustu.
Very good. Adrusu is I study. And how will you say in 9th grade? How will you
What
say
will be
9?
9? 9 will be this mo.
This O will be 9. So 9 is this up. This Atun would be feminine 9. Okay. Though 9, if you want to say though 9, it would be Attasio. Attasiu or Attasiatu. This feminine will be Attasiatu. If it is masculine, it will be Attasio. So you will say in Arabic, I study in the grade, the 9. You will put grade first. You say I study in grade 9. How will you say grade?
What will be grade in
What is 9th grade, Sadia?
I'm not sure, Hakuya.
You can see here. It is Asafasio.
Asapatasio.
Okay, and next class you have to prepare and come, Sadia. Okay, so I'm doing this for you to help you out. Next class you've got to prepare and come. So Asaf is grade, the grade. Atasio is
Nine.
what we wrote here. So how will you say I study in 9th grade?
Ad-darsu al-safu atasio.
Adrusu fi
Adrusu.
Asafi Atasi.
Ad-darsu fi
So we can put this here. So we can put I study in 9th grade. Okay, so it will be Adrusu fi Asafi Atasi. So typical written Arabic, they will not put the zabar zair pesh. This is where your knowledge will come useful and you can play. So when you play the audio, sometimes it will play with the harakat. Okay, but in writing, typically you do not put the harakat. And as we are going also, we want to be able to reach a fluency where we can read without the zabar zair pesh. Because if you want to read the Quran, you will get zabar zair pesh, but most of the other tafsir of the Quran, or if you want to read anything else about the Quran, and if you want to see what some author says about the Quran, and if you want to see what some word means, very likely you will not get the zabar zair pesh. You will have to be able to understand it. So adrusu fi, adrusu I know, adrusu means I study. Fi, after fi, will I get zabar, zair or pesh? Will I say fi al masjidi, al masjidu, or al masjida? What happens after fi? No, after fi it will be al masjidi.
al-masjid.
After fi, whatever comes after fi will have kasra. So it will be fi, as-safi, at-tasi. So I study in 9th grade. How do we say it, Sadia?
Adrusu fi as-safu atasio.
As-safi.
Asafi.
Adrusu fi as-safi at-tasi. And what is the other meaning of saf? What do we know about saf? When you stand in Jamaat, you stand in saf. So saf means both row and grade. So you have the first row, the second row, the third row, the fourth row. Saf is also used for grade. That's also treated like you are in first row, second row, third row. Even for grade, the word used is saf. So adrusu fi as-safi at-tasi. Now, trick is for you, Sadia. I like playing, or I like to play basketball. Okay. So Adnan likes to play video games. You like to play basketball. How will you say I like to play?
I like
Look at this sentence, Sadia. So Adnan said, I like to play video games. Now you are saying I like to play basketball. You can use I like to play. It is going to be the same.
uhibbu
Uhibbu is I like. Very good.
uhibbu an al-aba.
Uhibbu and alaba is I like to play. Now how do I say basketball? Can you check Google Translate quickly and tell me how do you say basketball?
Kartun as-salati. Salati.
Will it be al-quratu or quratu?
Kuratu.
Quratu. Quratu as-sallati. Like this.
Yes, Akbar.
Uhibbu an alaba. This will be qurata. Why? Because this is the detail. I like to play what? I like to play basketball. So this will be qurata as-sallati. So how do you say, Sadia, I like to play basketball?
أحب أن ألعب كرة السلة.
Purata Salati. With scene,
كرة السلة.
we'll go directly to scene. And Alaba Purata Salati. Very good. So next week, Sadia Adnan, you have to make 3 more sentences. Okay, you have to continue from here. So you've already said, what is your name? And Adnan says, I live in Bangalore. Sadia, you're saying I study in 9th grade. Adnan has made a sentence, I like to play video games. Sadia, you like to play basketball. Now next class, your assignment is, how many sentences do you have to make?
3.
Very good. 2 or 3. Okay, so if you have long sentences, you can do 2. If you have short sentences, you have to do 3. And can you make 3 sentences, Sadia and Adnan? And keep practicing the sentences. At the end, you will have a lot of sentences. You will have about 20 sentences, which you have to say them all together. Awesome. Now let's jump to the quiz. Go to kahoot.it. Use game pen 39, 29, 17.
Sandra, can you repeat the code?
Yes, it's 39, 29, 17. Okay, so only Sadia is in. Have you joined Adnan? Okay, Adnan is also in. It's been long since we have done Kahoot. So probably people are scrambling for opening the website, opening the app, taking another device and opening Kahoot. It's okay. We'll take 2 minutes. Go to kahoot.it and enter this game pen. Okay, I see you're out, Sadia.
سبيل الله
Okay, Mama is in.
إنهم
Nahid auntie is also in.
ساء ما
So we
كانوا
just need Nahid auntie and Sadia.
يعملون ذلك بأنهم آمنوا ثم كفروا فطبع على قلوبهم فهم لا يفقهون وإذا رأيتهم تعجبك أجسامهم وإن
Nahid auntie is also in. Where are you, Sadia?
يقولوا تسمع
I'm missing you.
لقولهم كأنهم خشب مسندة
Are you there, Sadia? We
يحسبون
can't see you.
كل صيحة عليهم
I'm there somewhere. I
العدو
don't know where it's
Okay, no problem.
فاحذرهم
Okay, let's start.
قاتلهم الله.
This is on the 3 ayah of Surah Al-Munafiqun. Okay, so have your notes, have your references handy. First question, how do you say they disbelieve? Blue, kafaru, red, kafara, orange, kafirun. Then you have 4 answers. Okay. What is kafaru? What is kafirun? So what is kafirun?
Disbelievers.
Disbelievers. Now question to, let me see who got the answer correct. Nahid auntie, Rahil auntie got the answer correct. Okay. Now question to you, Sadia. If you look at kafirun, Does it look like dhahaba, or does it look like dhahabu, or does it look like muslimuna?
It looks like Muslim.
What is muslimuna?
Muslims.
Muslims. Is it a noun or a verb?
It's a noun.
It's a noun. Okay, so muslimuna is Muslims. Okay, this is noun. Is it singular or plural?
Plural.
Plural, because there's many Muslims. It is una. Now, what is dhahabu? What is dhahaba?
It's a verb.
Correct, but what is dhahaba, Sadia? You would have seen dhahaba at least 20-30 times. What is dhahaba? What does dhahaba mean, Sadia? This is the basic verb. Dhahaba is he went. What is dhahaba?
He went.
He went. What is dhahaba?
He went.
How do we say he went?
Zahaba.
Dhahaba. You're not going to forget dhahaba, okay? Because every other verb that we use, that we learn, we use dhahaba as a reference. Dhahaba is the easiest word. Everything else gets a little trickier. For example, muslimuna. What verb do you think muslimuna comes from? Everything comes from a 3-letter word, 3 or sometimes 4. So what could be the root of muslimuna?
Muslim.
No, it comes from salima.
Salim.
Okay, so it gets some of the words. You have a little bit of variation. You have sometimes an alif, ya, or waw, which makes it more difficult. But dhahaba is very simple. So dhahaba, what is present tense of dhahaba? How do we say he goes? Dhahaba is, what is dhahaba, Sadia?
He went.
He went. How do we say he goes?
Zahabtu.
Dhahabtu is I went. So present tense, he, which letter will it start with? How did you say I like Sadia?
Uhibbu.
Ohibbo. So I starts with a. How will he start?
Uhibbu.
Uhibbu will still be I. But if I say he, third person,
Yeah.
what will it start with? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So it will start with ya. I just make it yadhabu. Dhahaba will become yadhabu. And what is the meaning of yadhabu?
He goes.
He goes. This is the easiest. Some words, and in fact, a lot of words, they'll follow this pattern. For example, fataha is he opened. Okay, for example, he opened the window, or he opened the house. How will I say he opened the house? How do I say the house? How do I say the house?
Baitun.
Al baitu or al baita?
Al baitu.
No, al baitu would be doer. So
Al
that would
bait.
become the house opened. Fataha al baitu would be the house opened something. So how will I say he opened the house? How do
Al
we say?
baita.
Al baita, very good. So fataha is he opened. What would be present tense of fataha? What is present tense of dhahaba?
Zahabtu.
No, dhahabtu is I went.
Tazhabu.
Yadhabu. So what would be present tense of fataha?
Yaftahu.
Yaftahu. So these words are very simple. Dhahaba, fataha. Dhahaba will become yadhaba, fataha will become yaftahu. Fa'ala is he did. It will become yaf'alu, he does. Yaf'alu, okay. So these are very simple words. So you're not going to forget dhahaba, Sadhya, because if you forget dhahaba, all of your verbs will become very difficult. So dhahaba is he went. How do we say they went? How do I make it plural?
ذهب يذهبون.
No, when the moment you put ya, it becomes present tense. So past tense, you have to stay with dhahaba. And past tense, so past tense is past. So something is already gone. So if you see past tense, a car which is already gone, will you see the front of the car or the back of the car?
Back of the car.
Back of the car. But when you make it yadhabu, you're changing the front. You're adding something in front. You have to add something at the back.
ذهبتون.
No, it will be dhahabu.
ذهبوا.
Dhahabu. Yadhabu will become yadhabuna. Like Muslimuna, yadhabu will become yadhabuna. But that is present tense. Past tense, you will just stop with u. Dhahaba will become dhahabu. Yadhabu becomes yadhabuna. It becomes una. But past tense just becomes u. So what is dhahabu? What is dhahabu, Sadhya?
They went.
They went. Okay. So the trick to these questions is you have to remember dhahabu. Because you'll do, if you remember dhahabu, and if you know this is they went, you will look at kafaru. Does kafaru look like dhahabu or does it look like muslimuna? What does kafaru look like? Does it look like dhahabu or does it look like muslimuna? Which one does it match with, Sadhya? So pick one, Sadhya. Does kafaru,
ذهبوا. They went. They went.
they went. So it matches with dhahabu. So the trick to these questions is you have to know the basic nouns and verbs. Only then you can match. Dalika bi-annahum amanu thumma kafaru. Amanu is they believe. Kafaru is they disbelieve. Okay, so you need to know the basic patterns and then you'll be able to fit it. So the kafaru is they disbelieve. It is a verb. Kafir is like kafiruna is like muslimuna. It is disbelievers. It is a noun. Very good. So Nahid auntie, Rahil auntie got it correct. Let's go next question. Translate tubia. Blue, he is sealing. Red, he sealed. Orange, it was sealed. Time is running out. You have 3 seconds left. We only got 4 answers. Tubia is it was sealed.
Kahoot is not working. Ma.
It's a connection issue, Anigati. So you need to be close to the Wi-Fi and you need to have a fast connection. What you can do is don't switch from Zoom to Kahoot. Just stay on the Kahoot screen and
Inshallah.
see if that works. Because
Inshallah.
Zoom you just need for the audio and you don't need to go to Zoom otherwise. So you can just look at the Kahoot screen.
Inshallah.
So tubia, if you have u-e-a, it is a passive sentence. Okay, Adnan got this right. Sadia also got this right. Very good. So let us do one exercise. So what is fataha, Adnan?
Fataha.
Fataha. What is fataha? What does it mean?
He opened.
He opened. Now, how will we say it was opened?
Fatahu.
No. What is the pattern here? How do we say what is tubiya?
Tubiya.
Tubiya is the answer which you gave now. What is tubiya?
It was opened.
No. Tubiya is it was sealed.
Oh,
What is tubiya, Adnan? It's the answer you gave now. What is tubiya?
it was sealed.
It was sealed.
Yeah.
What is the pattern? What is the harakat on ta? Is it u, e, a?
Ooh.
U. What about ba?
Huh?
Does ba have u, e, or a?
Ooh.
No. It is to be a. What does ba have?
Ah.
No. Ba. What does
Ba.
the be have?
Ah.
No. Just
Ah.
to be a. A has a, but what does ba have? What does be have?
To be a. B.
B. And ein, what does it have?
Ah.
Ah. It was sealed. Okay. So what was sealed is not mentioned. So it was sealed. If you have to say it was opened, you have to take fataha and put it in the same pattern. So will it be fa, fu, or fi?
Oh.
Fu. Why? Because it was two. Two became the passive for it was sealed. So it will be fu. What about ta? Will it be ta, tu, or ti?
Ta.
No. Is it ba, bu, or bi? Pay attention, Adnan. Is it ba, bu, or bi with tubiya?
B. E.
Right. So here will it be ta, tu, or ti?
T.
Ti. And with ha, will it be ha, hu, or he?
Ha.
So futiha looks like tubiya. Right, Adnan?
Yes.
Yes. So what does futiha mean? Fataha means he opened. What does futiha mean?
Futiha. It was opened.
It was opened. Let us do another one. So let us take it was written. Okay. So Satya, you ask Adnan, what is the answer or how do you know the answer? And Adnan says it was written on the screen. Okay. So Adnan is not saying who wrote it, but he's just saying it was written. He wrote. Do you remember, Satya? How do we say he wrote? Think of kitab. Okay. Kitab is a book. It comes from three letters. What could those three letters be? There's kaf, there is ta, there is alif, and there is ba. What could be the three letters which makes kitab?
Kutiba.
Kataba.
Kataba.
Most likely it is going to be kataba. Okay, so most likely with dahaba, was it dahiba or dahaba? What do
Zahab.
we say? Dahaba. Okay, most of the past tense letters, the root letters will always have like dahaba will become kataba, and it will mean hero. Now, how will we say it was written? It was written. I saw it. It was written on the board. How will I convert kataba to it was written? How do we say it was sealed, Sadia?
Tubiya.
Tubiya. Okay, you have to take the kataba and make it like tubiya, and it will mean it was written. So how do you change it?
Kutiba.
Kutiba. Kutiba means it was written. How do we say the book was written?
Kutiba al-kitabu.
Very good. So kutiba al-kitabu means the book was written. I could also say the newspaper was written or the essay was written, but here we are saying the book was written. So I say kutiba al-kitabu. Very good. So we've learned the concept. We go next question. Third question, what is the meaning of saddu? Saddu, blue is they deviated themselves, right? They deviated others. Orange, they deviated both themselves and others. Okay, very good. So saddu means they deviated both themselves and others. That's what saddu means. Now, why is this important and how do we get to know if this is doing to themselves or doing to others? If we say kataba, Sadia, is this being done to yourself or is this being done to others? With kataba, he wrote something.
For the only he wrote.
He wrote, but if I say he wrote, he has to write something, right? So he's doing the writing to something else. But if I say dhahaba, is he doing he went to something else or is he doing to himself?
Only he is going.
Only he's
So,
doing. Okay. So I can say kataba al kitaba. I can directly put the detail because he has to write something. He is writing the book. Do you get this idea? So he wrote. He wrote what? He wrote a book. So with kataba, I can put kataba al kitaba. He wrote a book. But with dhahaba, is he doing it to something, to someone else?
yeah, he is writing to someone.
Correct. But with dhahaba, he went. Is he doing dhahaba to something else?
No, he's only doing it for himself.
He's only doing it to himself. So there's no thing that he's doing dhahaba to. So if I want to put detail like dhahaba, what is dhahaba, Sadio?
He went.
He went. So I cannot say he went the school. I cannot say he went al madrasati. I cannot say dhahaba al madrasati, al madrasata. But I can say kataba al kitaba. But with dhahaba is complete. I can just say dhahaba means he went. But with kataba, I want to know what did he write. So he wrote, but what did he write? He wrote the homework. He wrote the essay. Okay, so kataba needs some detail. Kataba is done between the subject and the detail. With dhahaba, it's not the case. So dhahaba, if I say dhahaba al madrasata, it will be wrong. Instead, what will I say? I cannot say he went the school, but I need to add something else. So what will I add? I say he went to the school. So I add ila. Okay. So with dhahaba is done to oneself. But with kataba, it's done to something else. But with sadda, it is both. So I can just say sadda like dhahaba and it will be complete. It means he deviated. But I can say sadda to someone else. I can say sadda al I can say sadda and ar rajulu. he deviated the man. Rajula. He deviated the man. So Sadda, you can either use Sadda for yourself, or Sadda can also have a detail. And Sadda is the singular of Saddu. So Saddu, it could be they deviated themselves, it could be they deviated others. And this is where Arabic is poetic. You need to know what the word is so that you can understand what is implied. In some cases, the implication could be this. Some cases, the implication could be that. Some cases, it could be both. Here it is both. To mean they deviated themselves, it could very well mean that they have deviated the others. That is Saddu. It works both like Dhahaba and it works both like Kataba. It can be to yourself and it can be to others. Okay, how many people got it correct? I thought 4 people got it correct, or did 4 people get it wrong? Did you get the answer correct, Sadia?
Only one correct, Saqib.
Oh, only one correct. Okay, so everyone has got it wrong. So Saddu means both. Okay, so both yourself and others. So that's the quality of Saddu. Okay, we go next question. What is the meaning of Junna? Junnatun or Junnatun. What does it mean? Blue is garden, red is heaven, orange is covering.
Abba, is it Junnah or Jannah?
It is Junna. Very good. So Junna is covering. It's a physical covering or a shield. That is what Junna means. Very good. So everyone got it correct. Very good, guys. And Anil Aunty got this one right. Very good. Next question. Translate the Muslims came to you. Blue, Ja'a al-Muslimuna ilayka. Red, Ja'aka al-Muslimuna. Orange, Ja'a al-Muslimuna. Orange is Ja'a al-Muslimunaka. Okay, the answer is Ja'aka al-Muslimuna. Why is it not Ja'a al-Muslimuna ilayka? Because the way Ja'a is, and the way the Arabs define Ja'a, two is assumed to be part of Ja'a. So if I say he came home, how will we say Sadia he came home or he came to the house? Ja'a is he came. How will I say he came to the house? Quickly, Satya. How do we say he came to the house or he came home? Quickly, Satya.
Yeah.
You answered he opened the house. Now, how do we say he came to the house? Yes, that's okay. You'll learn only if you make mistakes. So how do you say he came to the house?
Ja'a al-Baytu.
Ja'a al-Baita. Ja'a al-Baita. How do we say he came to the school?
Ja'a al-Madrasatu.
Ja'a. And how do we say the school? To the school? Quickly say that. Try. How do we say he came to the school?
جاء المدرسة.
Ja'a al-madrasata, al-madrasatu, al-madrasati.
المدرسة.
Al-madrasata. Very good. And how did we say the munafiq came to you? We said ita ja'aka al-munafiquna. We did not say iza ja'a ilayka. The two is assumed to be part of ja'a. You do not write the two separately. So you say ja'a al-baita, ja'a al-madrasata. Or you can put a pronoun. So ja'a al-baita, you can say ja'a who. It would mean he came to him or he came there. Okay, so who would be the pronoun, which means to him. To you would be ja'aka. He came to you. Like we would say ma ismuka. The ka means you. Your ja'aka would be to you. So here we have either ja'aka. Same way with a quiz question, it will be ja'aka. Ja'aka is came to you. Al-Muslimuna. The Muslims came to you. It will only be ja'aka. It will not be ja'a ilayka. Very good. So Nahid aunty, Rahil aunty got it correct. Sadia is 5th. Sadia needs to do revision after the class. But we'll see. We'll see now with this practice, are you able to catch up? Let us see. We'll go next question. He said, I testify that there is no God except Allah. Lu is qalu nashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Red, qalu ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Orange, qala ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Very good. 4 correct. The qala ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. What is the difference between qala and qalu? What is the difference, Sadia? Qalu, does it look like dhahaba or dhahabu?
ذهب.
Dhahabu. And what is the meaning of dhahabu?
He went.
No, dhahaba is he went. What is dhahabu? Dhahabu is they went. Remember, so we took dhahaba with the and we said it's the back of the car has already gone past tense, and we put a wow. So in past tense we just put u, in present tense we put una. Dhahabu makes it plural. Dhahabu is they went. Qalu looks like dhahabu. In fact, in the ayah, ita ja'aqal munafiquna qalu. So the munafiq come and they say. So qalu is plural. It looks like dhahabu. The answer is orange. So Sadia again needs revision. Sadia got it wrong. Next question. What is the meaning of bi annahum? Blue because they, red with what? They, orange with them. What is bi annahum? Bi annahum is because they. What is bi anna?
Bi anna is because of.
Bi anna is because. In modern Arabic, they also say li anna. For that. Bi anna and li anna mean because. In Quran, bi anna is used. Bi anna means because. Bi annahum means because they. Answer is blue. Okay, Adnan, you got this wrong. Let us see if you can maintain your position. You need to get the remaining two answers right. There are only two more questions.
Okay, sir.
Next question. Allah knows that you are indeed His messenger. Blue, Allahu ya'lamu innaka la rasuluhu. Right? Allahu ilmun innaka la rasuluhu. Orange, Allahu alima innaka la rasuluhu. Okay. So just note, I'll explain the answer. So what is the word, Adnan, what do you need to translate?
Oh, knows that he is indeed the messenger.
That you are indeed the messenger. So what is the verb here? What is the verb? What is the action?
Knows.
Knows. Okay, Allah knows. And knows is present tense or past tense?
Present tense.
Present tense. So present tense is dhahaba or yadhabu. Which one of this is present
Yeah,
tense?
I missed that one.
So which one is present tense, Adnan? Is it dhahaba or yadhabu?
Zahaba.
No. Dhahaba is he went, he already went.
Oh, okay. Yes, Zahaba.
Yadhabu. Yadhabu is he goes.
Yeah.
So which word looks like yadhabu? Ya'lamu, ilmun or alima?
Yeah.
Ya'lamu. So if you know that this is present tense, you will easily look at ya'lamu and you will say it looks like yadhabu, and this should be the answer.
Okay. That I.
Okay, so it's about knowing the basics. If you know dhahaba, yadhabu, and you apply the rule, you will easily get the answers. Okay, now last question. Now we'll see Adnan, who is, so Naidanti is number 1, Naidanti is number 2. We'll see Adnan. If you can get this answer correct, maybe you will be number 3. If you get this answer wrong, maybe you will go number 4. And Sadia and Anilanti are also. So 3, 4, 5, there is tough fight. We will see.
Okay, sir.
Last question. Pay attention. Sa'a ma kanu ya'malun. What does this mean? Easy question. Blue, how horrible is what they have been doing? Red, how horrible is what they did? Orange, how horrible is what they do?
Confusing slash.
Okay, only 2 people got it correct. So why is it how horrible is what they have been doing, and it is not how horrible is what they do?
Kanu has come, Sahib.
Kanu has come. So Kanu is typically used for past. Okay. If I say Sa'a ma ya'maluna, ya'maluna looks like yadhabuna.
Yamaluna used to do, no?
Correct. No, ya'maluna is he does.
They do.
They
do.
do. They do is ya'maluna. It comes from amila. Amila, ya'malu. Now, Sadia, what is yadhabuna? Yadhabu is he goes. What is yadhabuna?
They go.
They go. Okay. So yamaluna looks like yadhabuna. But this is present tense. So sa'a ma yamaluna means it is horrible what they do or they are doing. But if I put kana, it means it has also been happening before. So kanu looks like dhahabu. And kanu means that it has been happening. So if I just say sa'a ma yamaluna, it means how horrible is what they do or they are doing. But if I put kanu, it means they have also been doing before. It becomes what they have been doing. They have done before and they are doing even now. And we saw kanu in the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Kana azaru yabi'ul asnam. So that was kana, which was like dhahaba. So Azar used to sell, or Azar was selling idols. So it was happening from before. So there we said kana yabi'u. So he was selling. Here it is kanu ya'maluna. So they have been doing. Okay, so let us see the podium now. We are at the end of the quiz. Number 3 is Anil Auntie. Sadia Adnan, looks like you got this question wrong. Number 2 is Mama. And very good, Nahik Auntie. You got all the answers right. Very well done. Okay. Quick learning, Sadia Adnan. What went wrong? You got more than half the answers wrong. So what should you do different? Quickly. What is the learning from this? Sadia, you first.
Revise more.
Revise more. And in the class, try things out. If you make mistakes in the class, you will remember. Okay, Adnan, what is your learning?
That I should revise on.
You should revise, guys. See, we have forgotten basics. We have forgotten dhahaba ya dhabu. This is something we've seen again and again and again. We've seen this many times. Okay, so unless you revise, you will not be able to learn. Okay, so you have to revise from now on. With that, we will close. It's okay. So this is a learning, and we want to continue revising, and we want to continue doing the homework, inshallah. With that, we will close. We will meet next Saturday, inshallah. Subhanallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Wastaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Ma salama. Take care and stay safe.
Jazakallah khair, ma.
Wiyakum.
جزاك الله خير صاحب.
Wiyakum.
مع السلامة.